Hey everybody, today we're going to do an iPhone 14 repair. So, as you can see, the screen is broken on the inside. All you got lit up is this very top edge, the rest is black. So we want to take our pentalobe screwdriver, take out the two screws at the bottom. Normally I would say you'd want to heat this up and take your time taking the screen off, but this one's screen's already broken. So there's no worries really there with breaking that, and we can just do it quickly. That is what the end of the pentalobe screwdriver looks like. It's a Torx 0.8 millimeter. Get our sharp pry tool, stick it in between the housing and the glass. Pry upward. Until we get a little edge sticking up that we can get our guitar pick underneath. Slide that around the outside edge, trying to get between the metal frame and the glass to cut all of that double stick glue adhesive. Just be careful you don't go in too deep. There are ribbon cables on the left hand side, and you do not want to cut those with the sharp edge of this guitar pick. Now, these you do want to remember, it opens kind of like a book from right to left. The ribbon cables are on that left hand side. So we don't want to just pull it straight up. We don't want to open it from the bottom to the top. We want to go right over to the side. As soon as I can get this clip at the top to let go. Somehow this one's giving me more trouble than usual. I think I didn't quite get under the actual frame part of it. And instead I'm separating the glass from its frame instead of the glass frame from the metal housing of the phone, which is what we actually want to do. But that's good for letting you know of one of the things that could potentially happen to you, so you know what to look for in the future if you decide to take on this repair yourself. Does seem to be going much smoother now. Get under the right part. And on these iPhone 14s, you really just have two little clips with two little screws, and that's it. These clips just come straight up and out of the little locking tab. Normally I can get it loose with just my finger, but for whatever reason, having trouble, so I got out the tweezers. Someone should disconnect it. This one and this one. Ready to pull it right up off of there. We are going to reuse the motion proximity sensor that's at the top. So we just have to unscrew the 2 screws from that. Take that off. And we have to slowly and carefully work around this entire piece. I want to make sure we don't rip this ribbon cable. It is pretty fragile. Once you've got a little bit of it started in a corner, you can slowly run your finger or a guitar pick, something that's not too sharp, around the edges and pull up the double stick tape that's underneath of it. Just keep working at it until you get it all peeled back. I like to start on the right hand side, work my way toward the middle where the sensors and microphone are, or what I'll call the important part. It's okay if you hear what sounds like cracking. That's just that adhesive removing from the body housing. Now that we've got that pretty loose, I don't want to tear it. I'm going to go ahead and take our tweezers or a small flathead screwdriver, get underneath of it, pry it up. And you got to be extra careful with this little piece over here, because as you can see, it is a very small bridge between this sensor and the rest of the ribbon cable. Now, get rid of this screen. Apply this piece to our new screen. And it's already got double stick tape, so pretty much it just sticks down. Do want to sort of line this up with the metal of the housing. Press it down firmly. And put the little metal bracket back on it. Helps hold it down in place. Does have a tiny little clip, but the top, just slide it underneath before screwing it in so that it doesn't move. If you have a magnetic screwdriver, that helps out immensely. Mine seems to have lost some of its magnetism. This definitely makes this more difficult. So I gotta use my tweezers get it back in the right place. and screw it in. And as you can see, it is more difficult. So got that back together. Get our phone back over here. Line up our connectors. Push them down into their little connection sockets. When you got it in the right place, you should be able to feel it click. There we go. Put the little covers back into place. As you can see, they made these quite a bit different. And as you can't see all the internal components anymore in these. The newer models. Used to be able to look right at the battery, motherboard, etc. Now, you have to take the back off in order to get to those things. Once that's in, then we just have to go along the edges very slowly, carefully, pushing the clips back into where they go. Once they're all seated around the edge, should be good to try it out. Make sure it's working. And you've got a repaired screen on your iPhone 14. Thanks. Have a good one.